literally filming me cook a recipe, and he had no idea the pie crust was already in the oven. Sounds like a husband. Sounds like a man, doesn't it? All right.
Yo! Welcome back to another episode of
Nap Time Eats. While the baby's napping, we're snacking. And what are we snacking on today, Code?
Well, today we're making a super easy pumpkin pie.
Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, got to make one thing clear, just in case you haven't seen our other pie videos, pecan pie, whatever. You need a frozen pie crust, okay? We're not making a crust from scratch. We're getting a frozen pie crust. It's the easy way to go. We're all about easy over here because we don't have time to be making everything from scratch, okay? If you do, that's cool. There's plenty of made from scratch videos, but you're on our channel now. And you'll love it here. But no, for real. So we have a frozen deep dish 9-inch pie crust. So that's the first thing that you're going to need for this recipe. And it's preheating at 425 degrees. So go ahead and get that step done and out of the way first. And then we're going to start building our pie. So coming over here, Code. Okay,
That's funny.
So you're literally only going to need a couple things. It's so simple. The first thing you're going to need is just some pumpkin puree. So we're going to take one, I believe this is a 15-ounce can of some pumpkin puree.
100% pure pumpkin.
100%. And just get that in your bowl. Lovely, lovely.
Ew, that sounds great.
It's going to turn out amazing. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to need is just 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. This is a 14-ounce can. We got the Food Lion because we don't need the name brand stuff over here.
Yeah,
just as well.
As cheap as possible.
Because it's all the
Easy
same.
and cheap. That's what you'll find here.
Because it's all the same. You don't need to buy the expensive stuff.
No, you really don't.
Products.
You don't need name brand stuff. It's all the same. It's all made in the same place.
Yep.
Yeah. So who really cares?
Okay, now we need 2 eggs.
Dos huevos.
Crack them in.
Now, can you redeem yourself from the last video that you cracked an egg?
I cracked those eggs fine.
There's a little eggshell in there. I don't know. Hey, that's pretty good.
Perfect crack.
That's the second egg you ever cracked in your life.
Oh, hush. I told you last time, and I'll tell you again. I'm going to crack it on your head. You make fun of me again. Come on, Joe.
I know you're not. That's the problem.
Think I'm being funny?
No. I'm not making fun of you no more.
Ooh, no eggshell. What you got to say about that?
Dang.
Uh-huh.
Dang. About to give you a egg certificate. Egg certificate.
Just stop. All right, now we're gonna have some vanilla
Banana bed.
Now we're gonna add some vanilla extract, about like a tablespoon. Of course, we're just gonna eyeball it.
You know, I like vanilla, so put a little dash. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
That's a lot.
That is quite vanilla.
Vanilla is strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so literally the only other 2 ingredients you need are going to be pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Just the last 2 things right there.
Yep, and that's going to complete our pumpkin pie. You know, just our channel is going to be easy.
That pumpkin pie.
That pumpkin pie. So these we're just going to eyeball, but I guess just about a tablespoon of cinnamon and then a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice.
Cool. I mean, I'm a fan of cinnamon, so.
I know, but you don't want to make it too cinnamony. That's probably good, right?
Yeah, that should be enough.
That's probably like 2 tablespoons.
Which one was that?
That's the cinnamon.
That's the cinnamon. Okay.
And pumpkin pie spice, I mean, it's pretty much, let's see, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and softening agents.
Okay, so it's already got cinnamon in it.
Oh, yeah.
So you really could just use that if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Yeah. Actually, the recipe just calls for this, but, you know.
Okay.
Think that's good?
A little bit more. No.
Okay. Well, this is about 4 tablespoons
that's
total.
Good. Yeah,
Holy cow.
Use with your own discretion.
Measure with your heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just combine everything together, and then we're going to put it into our pie crust.
So easy.
Ready to mix?
This is ridiculous.
You're going to watch it magically transform into a pumpkin pie.
Well, as of right now, it don't look very appetizing.
Yes, it does. Make sure you get all that stuff on the bottom mixed in. I know there's some pumpkin puree still at the bottom.
Yeah, if you want, you could use like a blender. Or
You
like
don't need to use a blender. You just mix.
What do you call it?
Cody, you're making things harder for everybody.
I'm sorry.
We're all about simple.
That's true.
You could use a blender, but what's the point?
Hey, I'm not the cook here.
We're
Okay?
working on our
That's not
muscles
my
over
job.
here. We're working on our muscles over here. Okay, so just make sure it's all good and mixed up, and then pour it into your filling. I'm just going to give it one more good stir.
Now, how's the texture? Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good.
It'll definitely thicken up as it cooks. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Just pour it into the filling.
Go ahead. You need help? Or you got
Excuse
this?
me?
You got this?
I don't need help. Move.
Oh, all right.
Ready?
Go ahead, Mama.
Okay.
Put it in there, Mama.
Ooh, look at that. Is that professional looking or what?
That looks really good.
Yeah, don't doubt me for 1 second,
Oh,
honey.
I never doubted you.
I'm going to pull off.
I never.
Or
Hey,
pull it
just
off.
because I'm offering help, don't mean I'm doubting you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that attitude.
Okay, so now you just want to put your pie in the oven at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you want to turn it down to 350 and cook for about 30 to 40 minutes, just until it's set, basically. And how you'll know is if you stick a knife in the middle and it comes out clean, then it should be ready to come out. One other thing I wanted to mention is with pie crust, if the pie crust, like this part here, starts to brown before this middle part is set, just put some foil just over the edges and just make sure it doesn't get burned. So that's kind of how you can prevent that. And the only other thing I wanted to say was, if you ever forget any of these cook times, or you want to just have the recipe pulled up, we always link the recipe in the description box. So just don't forget, it'll be linked down below as well. But let's get to cooking. Okay, so we got our pie out of the oven and we let it cool for a couple of hours. It had to bake for about 50 minutes total, so it was like 15 minutes on 425 and then the remaining 40 minutes or 35 minutes was on 350. But Cody, come over here and look at this and look how good it looked.
Good.
Look at that, shiny. That looks so good.
It does look really good. I cannot wait to try.
Now we gotta give it a taste test. All right, we got it all plated up, ready for Cody to give it a try. Let me see.
Check it out. Check it out.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, put a little bit of extra pumpkin pie spice on there and some whipped cream.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Looks so good.
All right, Cody.
All right.
Bring it home another 10 out of 10. Get some whip in there.
That's the plan. That is really good.
Really, really good?
It's really good. So, I think either way you want to eat it. You can eat this hot. You can eat it cold. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be a favorite no matter what. I mean, look at the inside. But that boy thick.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks good. The crust is good. Everything's good.
So what do you say? Is it Thanksgiving Day worthy?
I mean, of course it is. It's anytime worthy. It doesn't matter. I like pumpkin year round. I don't really care.
Okay, but what do you rate it?
Oh, here we go again.
Here we go with our rating system.
Well, as I cannot stop eating the pumpkin pie, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
9.5, huh?
9.5. We're getting a little bit more critical now. True colors are coming out. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming by. Another banger in the books. I know that it's been like a week since we uploaded, but we were kind of sick, so now we're going to get on our normal schedule of 2 to 3 videos a week, so be prepared for that. Don't forget to like, sub, maybe leave us a comment, and everything that you do we really appreciate. And at the end of the day, we're just trying to spend more time as a family, and that's the whole goal of this channel. So I really appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.